expect na maraming bridge na babagsak. Kasi ito, pag nakita mo yung video na sinubmit ng PNP Region 2, hindi naman sila traffic. At saka, ang layo na lang pinunta niya bago siya bumagsak doon.
Diba? Ano kayo bilhin ko?
Saan ang urban engineers? You're here, sir. Please, pwedeng, sir, approach sa mic. There's a vacant seat here.
Sige, sila makakuha kayo, manawag sa ako.
Technical yung question, sir.
At na ka mo sa dipag sa tiyo.
Tama, sir, Mr. Montemayor.
I'm representing Engineer Amber Montemayor, but I am Engineer Rada Mapinales.
Okay.
Sir,
urban engineers ang gumawa ng report.
Yes, sir.
So, yung what is very clear, and of course the engineers will understand. Wala sa report yung why. Why is 925 failures? So, why nag-fail? Is it design? Is it construction?
No, it is because of the change using the latest bridge code standards. So, sa investigation na ginawa namin, lumabas talaga yung mga...
Sir, the latest code standards were for seismic na tinaas nila yung standard for seismic.
Kuhaan mo ka din nga, kaya daw ko ipaayon ko nga
not because of the code na may seismic, but because ang dami nang nakitang mali.
Barato lang yung
And then,
pagpaayon.
nandun din yung
LCD. 1,000.
don't let me go into it na kung ano yung bottom chord, plain bar, tension cables. Ito, strut main,
1,000.
fail, slenderness. Hindi dahil sa seismic yan.
Daw ko rin nga, kay aon nga di ka ay paayuhan
when
na
we did the
cellphone na.
evaluation for the aspect condition
Buwan barato lang.
due to the reported longitudinal displacement of the entire bridge, especially at pier number 8, as already being discussed.
Wa ko nga kapaayuhan kay wa may
So there would be some induced stress.
way kakitaan ko na mag-ayuhay kayo na matarong.
Earthquake ng
April 2022.
Pero ngayon doon kay aon barato.
Pero yung mga
July pala.
defects, nakita na ng 2018 to 2020. So even
Barato
before
lang.
the earthquake.
Yes,
So
sir.
yung defects before the earthquake, hindi mo pwedeng sasabihin kasi future pa yun eh.
Hindi naman po. Ang naano ko lang po yung...
Yeah.
Yung
I'm
about
just
the-
being fair to you na meron ngang earthquake na
That's
nangyari.
correct. Yeah.
So your review
Mas may video sa
was
kanya.
on two things, di ba? Or three things. One is that yung yun nga,
Ikaw,
yung bridge
Dangaw,
code was
kuan.
upgraded. So nag-iba yung specs. And then
Wow,
there was
wala
an
daw yan.
actual earthquake. And I saw sa Green Hills isang siklista na sinasabi malambot talaga yun. Nagbabike nga daw sila dun sa bed, di ba? But having said that, the reason why they hired an independent, credible engineering and structural engineers is because nga from 2018 to 2020, ang dami na lang nakitang problema. So, if you look into, for example, yung lahat ng memo nila Engineer Lingan, kung ano nag-cause nun.
Yes, we covered all those notes or the comments based on the TOR, and because of the reported movement of the entire bridge at pier number 8, so we did the evaluation, and that's the reason why we recommended the retrofitting.
Yeah,
of the
sir,
same.
very good naman yung recommendation, very good yung findings. Wala lang yung why. Kasi yung why will determine sino magbabayad eh.
Ang naging
Diba? So,
yes, sir.
ang problema ko kasi, Sec, ang gobyerno na nagbayad sa kanila, hindi ba sinama yung why? So yung tanong ni Senator Joel na bakit may retrofitting at sinong nabayaran sa retrofitting could have been answered by this almost 7 million peso contract, and we could have saved or justified the 400 million na diretso. Can you look into it, sir? Tapos next hearing, can we go through it? So I don't argue with you. I want to go through the whole report kung ano. Kasi
yes,
sir, and I just ask Engineer Cañete, but if you want to comment, sa affidavit kasi ni Engineer Cañete, and as I said nung huli, sir, at least as far as I'm concerned, as far dun sa pagtanong ko, your firm has a very good reputation. Ang nakalagay dito sa paragraph 14, sometime in 2018, when the initial 8 arc spans out of 12 spans were constructed, complications arose where part of the bridge, span 8 and Pier 8, were slightly damaged so that I was consulted on the matter. I recognized immediately the damage was caused by wrong construction methodology, i.e. segmental construction where the arc in span 8 pushed Pier 8 since the arc spans 9 to 12 were still absent. Nakita nyo rin to, sir?
Nung pumasok po kami, nakatayo na po yung buong tulay.
Buong tulay.
Yes, sir.
Oo. But na-report sa inyo yung, naibigay sa inyo yung mga reports nila, Engineer Lingan and everything.
That's basically
That's a starting
our
point.
basis for our
So,
investigation.
you stand by this, Engineer Cañete, after hearing everything in these last 2 hearings?
Yes, Your Honor. Saka sinabi naman ng DPWH na dalawang phases talaga. Yung phase 1 niya, span 1 up to span 8 lang. Tapos yung yung phase 2 niya, yung the rest of the spans.
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there, di ba? I mean, when they say 2 phases kasi, that doesn't answer your assertion that yung span 8 na push ng Pier 8,
Yeah,
di ba?
Ang contention ko kasi, ang usual, kapag installment yung budget mo, dapat puro substructures muna. Kasi ang design ko, 12 na arko kompleto. Tapos may abutments ka sa dulo na magre-restrain nung sideways movement. Yung arko ng Pier 8, nung lagyan ng load, bubuka kasi siya. Yun yung natural behavior niya. So pagbuka niya, nung binuhos yung concrete deck, bumuka yung arko ng span 8, tinulak niya yung Pier 8, na-crack yung Pier 8.
And we're not saying na may anomalya or it's substandard.
It's
but
just
we're-
a methodology.
Yeah, but that is the choice of the contractor.
No,
If they accept a new design, they take the responsibility pag they constructed it that way, diba?
The contractor lang kasi will do whatever is kung ano nasa kontrata.
Yes, but we didn't force them to bid eh. Nakita naman nila yung plano. Ang point ko, sir, sinasabi mo bumuka kasi nga mali. Dapat
methodology.
substructure muna, di ba?
Yeah.
Ang point ko, kung ako contractor, nakita ko yung kontrata, 800 million, tinanggap ko, mali pala, na dapat hindi yun ang binid, dapat substructure. Hindi ko ngayon pwedeng sisihin ang DPWH kasi kusang loob ka naman nagbid eh. Or let's talk about that in
Hindi
the
ko
next
na alam,
hearing.
sir, yung legality ng mga gano'n.
Oo. Sec, can I pass that to you? No? So, if correct, I'm not saying correct, if correct si Engineer Cañete, ang sinasabi niya, the design is good, but since phase 1 and phase 2, mali yung pagkahati ng phase 1 and 2 because nga, bubuka yun. But sa akin, kung contractor ka, meron ka rin architect, may engineer, may structural, hindi ka magbibid nun na tingin mong mali yun. Di ba? Ang abogado pwedeng kumuha ng kliyenteng guilty to protect his right. Pero ang engineer hindi pwede magbid para sa isang kontrata na mali kasi eventually siya magbabayad doon. He cannot now say na, sir, ang pinabid mo sa akin mali.